We've sold a lot of nice pre-war cars here recently at Unique, especially in classics. This one's no exception. 1939 LaSalle 5-passenger 4-door sedan, style number 5019. Original Empire green car, so still looks much the way it would have as when it was produced back in 1939. 322 cubic inch L-head V8 engine underneath the hood, paired up with a manual transmission. Now this is an older paint job that definitely shows well. There's a few imperfections, and if I'm getting real fussy, you might have a few little chips here and there. Tried to take pictures of them when we were doing the still pictures, and I'll see if I can point some out because I notice when I go around, but pretty minimal, being very fussy for an older paint job that's showing it very nicely yet. Let's take a look at the front bright work grille, chrome bumper. Now obviously these lights down here are a later model, more modern, brighter driving light. There is a switch underneath the dash marked fog lights to initiate those lights if you're driving after dark, want a little bit better lighting on the roadway. Check out the still pictures. Still pictures can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. And of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. Black steel wheels, LaSalle wheel covers, wide white walls. Of course, these were Fisher bodies on a 120-inch wheelbase. Tan ribbed cloth interior that shows as well as the exterior. Take a look. That stock looking dash, kind of simulated wood grain. We'll get around to the driver's side, check out the interior a little bit closer. I believe these running boards would have been an option in 1939 if you're a LaSalle expert. Mention it down in the comments. The other thing that's going through my head right now is GR Old LaSalle ran great. If you know what sitcom that was from in the 1970s, it's a good one. Put that down in the comments too. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email. You can see the reflection in the paint. Nice shine to it. Some real small, I don't know if you can see that, like that right there. And again, I'm being very picky on that paint job. One thing you will notice in the trunk pictures, that there's a prop rod holding it up. The support mechanism that holds that trunk lid up did not seem to work for us. I just want to make you aware of that. It's all there. May just need a little TLC. And once again, those still pictures, I'm going to check out that trunk, underside, interior. Still pictures, uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. It's going to take you right there. Let's take a look at this rear seating area. Again, a tan ribbed cloth. Imagine friends, family, going to a car show, rolling with you. That'd be riding in luxury, riding in style back there. Even got your own footrest down here, but look at how everything's finished off on the interior. Listen how that door closes. Sounds good. Front seat, door panels. Does have an onboard battery tender, so when you're not driving it, plug it in, take care of that battery. No rips, tears, holes, much wear in the seat at all. Check out the elegant steering wheel. A lot of styling went into these cars, late 30s. I mentioned that fog light or driving light earlier. There's a switchboard underneath the dash. This is electric fuel pump. You can go ahead and turn that on when you start it, and once it's running everything, turn it back off. Don't need it on when the car is running. Just makes it easier to start. Stock looking dash, headliner, all good. All right, one other thing I wanted to mention as far as taking one of these down the road, remember these have an independent front suspension, semi-floating rear axle with hydraulic drum brakes. So yeah, it's a 1939 car. It's going to drive like an older car, but still will go down the road nicely. Let's go ahead and fire it up so you hear it run. We'll check out that engine bay. So we're going to hit this fuel pump down here. Let it run just a bit. Turn the key here. And then we're going to hit the starter button. Turn the fuel pump back off. Make sure we're in neutral. All right, here's the battery gauge is working. That was a cold start, so I wouldn't expect the temp gauge to be up. Fuel gauge came up. Look at oil pressure. All looking good. And there's kind of that simulated wood grain dash. You can see condition that's in. Needed to announce radio is in op. All right. Slip around to the back so you can hear this. Love the sound of those doors closing on these old ones. Not like today's cars. Listen to that. Smooth. Great exhaust sound. All right, let me slip up to the front. Of course, the hood latch. It's gonna be that right there. I'm gonna pause this a second, take two hands to get this hood open. Here's a couple little touched up spots just like that, if you can see them. Again, being very fussy when I'm pointing out some of those spots, but this car shows nice. All right, let me pause this, get the hood open, and go from there. A couple things I want to point out under here. First of all, we do have this overflow setup. Obviously, that's been modified. You can change that around however you want to do it. Another thing I wanted to show you, how cool is this? Look at this brand oil filter, canister probably going out of it. Then the other thing I want to show you and take a listen. Look at how clean this engine is, an engine bay. And now remember, the microphone and camera is right on top of that engine. This is a 1939, folks. Listen to how good that sounds. (1939) LaSalle 5-passenger 4-door sedan. Give us a call, 507-386-1726, uniqueclassiccars.com. Click on the link down below this video in the description. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Here we have a 1939 LaSalle sedan. It drives really nice. I would say it drives as good as it looks. We have an aftermarket blinker switch that works well. The end of the blinker switch blinks with the indicator. Our oil pressure is just over 30. Gasoline is showing 3/4 of a tank. This is a 3 on the tree. Battery is showing charging. Temperature is about 1/4 of the gauge, which did come off of cold, so that does work. This is really easy to shift. Comfortable to drive. Very good condition. The wipers do move. At lower RPM they were working. Might be a little finicky. The blower motor for defrost does work. Has slow setting and fast. And heat, which comes out of box on the floor, is also working on slow and fast blower speed.